Pocket pick by Morant. Behind the back. Skies and jams.
You know what? You just made the list.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dynamite. For the past 3 seasons, the Pistons have been getting obliterated by these 5 players and teams. So in this video, we're going to discuss the 5 players and teams that the Pistons need to beat if they want to, you know, get back to the promised land. Coming in at number 5 is Chris Paul. No surprise here if you have watched Chris Paul over the years and when he's played against the Pistons. He has got our point guards up out of there, all right? So he gets them in foul trouble. He talks to the refs and gets them out the game. So our guards don't average a lot of playing time against Chris Paul. But yeah, every time we played like the Suns, Cade would foul out or be close to fouling out. Ivy was the same way, Killian Hayes. And we would have to rely on guys like Kojo to, you know, carry us in those games. So hopefully the Pistons will, this cast basically goes to Cade and Ivy. They have to make sure they don't fall for Chris Paul's antics this season. Number 4, Kyle Kuzma. For whatever reason, Kyle Kuzma goes supernova against the squad. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is, Kyle Kuzma is going to go off. And ever since he got to the Washington Wizards, he has been putting up all-star numbers against the Pistons. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it's crazy. Since he's been a Washington Wizard, Kyle Kuzma has averaged 24 points and 6 rebounds against the Pistons, including that game winner he hit. We gotta stop Kyle Kuzma, even though he's a hometown guy. We gotta put the clamps on him. So that's on Stu, that's on Duran to make sure Kyle Kuzma isn't putting up all-star numbers. Number 3, Tyler Herro. Another player that puts up all-star performances is Tyler Herro. For whatever reason, this mug goes Super Saiyan every time he plays the Pistons, without fail. His point total has to be ridiculously high against us because it's not even that we lose. It's embarrassing. I remember there's this play where he comes down floor and 2 of our players fall and he hits a 3. Like it's pretty embarrassing. Since entering the league, Tyler Herro has averaged 25, 5, and 5 against the Pistons, which is not good. 25 points is crazy. So if we can hold him to 15 this season, that would be great. The first game of the season is against the Heat. Tyler Herro sat out, of course, the finals. So that's going to be a tough game because, you know, Tyler Herro has something to prove. His task is going to Asar. I seen him lock down a couple people in Summer League and in the Rico Hines footage. So if Asar could stop Tyler Herro from hold him to 10 points, that would be great. Number 2 is John Morant. John Wick has lit up the Pistons ever since he's entered the league. Ever since he got drafted, John Morant, I'm pretty sure, has destroyed the Pistons in some form or fashion, whether it be regular season or preseason, because for whatever reason, we play the Grizzlies all the time in preseason, and he goes off in preseason as well. So preseason, regular season, John Morant has owned the Pistons with relative ease. Since John Morant has entered the league, the Detroit Pistons have only beat him once, and in that victory, Corey Joseph and Sekou Demboya led the way. So yeah, that says a lot in and of itself. The Pistons need to nip the John Morant situation in the bud. We play them 2 times at the end of the year. We usually play the Memphis Grizzlies at the beginning of the season, but you know the NBA wants to do the Grizzlies a solid, even though they suspended Ja 25 games. He's going to play against the Pistons in the latter half of the season. So both teams will hopefully be healthy at that point, and this should be a pretty fun matchup. It's up to the coaching staff to make a game plan that can stop him. So Monty Williams, I feel like this is one of his big challenges. Can he stop John Morant? And number 1 on the list is the only organization on the list, the New York Knicks. The Detroit Pistons have lost 12 straight games to the New York Knicks. Let that sink in. no matter what their roster is, they just got Jalen Brunson last year. So no matter what their roster is, the Pistons have lost to them 12 straight times. We have not been able to beat the Knicks for whatever reason. I just don't know what it is. I get it, like at Madison Square Garden, it's a tough crowd to play because like you have all the celebrities there, and we have a young team, so you know they're probably mesmerized by that. Excuse me. But man, the Knicks have had some just okay-ish teams. Like they haven't had any really good teams until last year where they got Jalen Brunson. So the fact that we lost to them 12 times in a row is a really tough pill to swallow, and it's the entire organization. This is their task. Can they beat the Knicks? All right, that is the #1 thing we have to do. Beat the Knicks. If we want to make the play-in tournament or the playoffs, we have to beat the Knicks. So that is one of the things we have to get past. All right. That's going to wrap up this video. Those were the 5 teams and players the Pistons need to beat if they want to get to where they need to go. Like we're trying to restore, we need to beat those 5 players and teams. All right. So Chris Paul, John Morant, Tyler Herro, Kyle Kuzma, and the Knicks. All right. That's who we need to get past. Guys, I have a news video posted sometime this week. So remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.